Should be live right about now. How you doing? Got my toe man jacket in the back. Yeah, hair ain't really on fleek today. I apologize. Let me send out the tweet. So, I'm not 100% sure, but I feel like we can finish the game today. Like, I'm pretty sure the game can get finished today. So that's the aim, pretty much. That's why I started a tiny bit earlier. We're going to sort of just push through. We're going to have a nice Friday night stream. And with a little bit of luck, may even make it through the night. No, basically, might even try some rivals. If we get through the main storyline stuff, we might load up Legends and try some rivals. So, really hope that we can get all of that done today. Hey man, don't hate the commercials on YouTube. That's how we make money. Without that money being made, I can't keep buying all the new games. Like, I dropped like almost 200 for this month's set of streams, which meant I couldn't put money down on the Horizon Forbidden West Regala edition. So now I'm just like, I missed the window for it, and now I'm gonna just probably just get like the digital and not even bother with the collector's edition, because what I was planning to do anyway was get the Horizon Forbidden West Regala edition, but then also buy it in digital anyway, because in order to be able to stream it the second it comes out, I need to have it preloaded, which oh no, damn, I'm an idiot. The collectors and stuff doesn't even come with a disc version. I'm an absolute idiot. But either way, I couldn't afford it this month, and it sold out like that as well, you know. But the good news is that I've invested in all of the streams that we need to. Jeffrey, thank you so much, man. Thank you so much. But I've invested in all of the games that we're gonna play for this month, you know. Which is that's the whole point in monetization on the channel. A lot of people like really get on my case, not get on my case, but they're like, you do YouTube as a day job and things like that. Once again, thank you, Jeffrey, so much. And it's like, no, I actually have a day job, and I have a few jobs that I do. If I was trying to run YouTube as a profitable situation, streaming is not the way forward to do that when games cost upwards of £70. Like, you know, I do run YouTube at a loss. You know, it's as simple as that, because for every game you play at 70, like, you know, in a month where say you got like 6 games coming out or something, and you want to some people would be tactical and only cover a few, but I really try my best to make sure that we're actually giving these games a solid chance, or a first impressions and things like that, you know. So I find it really funny that when people are like, oh, you're just trying to rely on your YouTube to make you money and blah blah blah. It's like, no, I genuinely enjoy doing this, like on a daily basis. I love getting to the end of the day and being able just to kick back in the stream and talk to people and stuff. Like, it's really good for me as well, you know, like on a mental level and stuff. And it's really good that we've actually created such a great community. That's the thing that's more important to me. It's being able to create a community, and being able to generate enough revenue to keep putting it back into the channel. That's the other most important thing, because there's a lot of things that I still want to get done, that I need some genuine, like, you know, genuinely need to use the money generated here, but also my own money to get some of this stuff done. Like, there's a lot of things I want to bring back, like the you know, real life reactions type series and things like that. New member, thank you, Nartworks, man. Thank you so much, man. Jeffrey, Nartworks, thank you very much. Welcome to the Black Panda Pirates, aka the Bamalam as well, Nartworks. You now have access to your cool member badge, which is legitimately my Jolly Roger. There you go. You know what I mean? Which is basically, we fly this flag, and we'll all achieve our dreams one day. That is the plan, you know? So you get access to the badge, you get access to a bunch of emotes, or emojis, whichever you prefer to call them. Astro, welcome to the chat, man, over on Facebook. I hope you're having a good day. Hope everyone's had a good week as well, you know? It is Friday now, so you should be in a good mood. You should be in a good mood, because whatever's happened bullshit-wise in the week, we're now in a better scenario. Like, we're in the weekend. You don't have to worry about your job or college or school or anything like that. You can just zone out and play some games, hopefully, or spend time with people around you and just have a, you know, just chill out, basically. So hopefully you're all feeling good. More importantly, you now have access to Craig. Exactly, the best emoji there is, and we're never taking him off of the emojis roster because he's the best one. We got DJD in the chat. How's it going, Michael Myers? We're just getting started. Don't you worry. Started early today, so we're going to be going for a lot longer. Just going to try and complete the Iki storyline while also doing some side stuff. Smooth the Squirter, thank you so much as well. Pre-ordered the 80 Horizon. Yeah, I think that's the best choice. Unless you really want some of the extra bells and whistles. And for me personally, the thing I wanted the most was the replica focus. But to be honest, you can probably go on like Etsy and things like that, and someone will be making those anyway. So I'll probably just pay for one. I know it's not the official one or whatever, but you know what I mean? Or someone will probably eBay it for a ridiculous price. But yeah, a little bit sad that I missed a window on that, but also not sad because there is, you know, at the end of the day, it's about the game. The extra bells and whistles are really cool, but I'm hoping for something else with the Horizon Forbidden West stuff. I'll quickly show you an example. So I personally would much rather, and it's a little bit of a selfish request because I want to finish my collection. But I would much rather that at some point next year, to celebrate the release of Horizon Forbidden West, Craig, welcome to the chat as well, that we actually get some additions to the Nendoroid series, and that they add Aloy next year. I'm hoping that they do. And I'd love a Jin Sakai one as well. Because it will finish my collection. I have a shelf up there. You'll get to see it soon. Once we hit the 10k. Once we hit that 10k, I will be doing a sort of room reveal, setup reveal, whatever you want to call it. So I should probably tidy up soon. But yeah, I have a shelf which has all of my favorite games I've streamed with a bunch of... Please don't fall down. Please don't fall down. With a bunch of, you'll see all of them, but a bunch of custom PS1, PS4 exclusives done in the style of PS1. So I'm really hoping that we get some good additions to that collection next year, and a Jin Sakai and an Aloy one would be just perfect to finish off my collection currently, you know, be absolutely perfect. So I'm really hoping they do something like that, because look, the collector's edition statues all well and good, but I got a whole thing that I'm building. You know what I mean? In answer to your question, it was the Regala. Is that how you say it? Regala edition that I didn't manage to get my hands on, just from a financial standpoint, and it doesn't come out soon. So you know, like I was like, I'll pay for it a little bit later down the line, and nope, that shit sold out so quickly. But like I said, the more important thing is that I've got all of the games needed to cover this September's month of streaming, and then we're going to be moving into October for some Shocktober streaming. So any scary games that you think would be fun to play, please do let me know, because I don't know how many people remember me playing like Until Dawn and such. I'm not very good with jump scares and fear and things like that. So we're doing a full-on Shocktober. So any games you think will absolutely shit me up, then please go ahead and just let me know. In answer to your question, Lagans, you get those, just type in Nendoroids, Nendoriod, roids, or is it OID? One of the two. Type that in on Google. You can get them from good outlets. A lot of the time, if you want to, check on eBay. You can find good deals on them on eBay. And sometimes, if it's like I'm pretty sure that this Kratos is a knockoff, because I got him for like 15 quid. But at the same time, it had been out for so long that it was very hard to get my hands on a first edition one. So be be very, very careful if you are getting them from eBay, but you can save a lot of money because they usually go for about £60. I'm not just going to be a shill for the company, but the reason that I like these, as a lot of people collect Funkos, the reason that I really like these is because, one, they move. Two, a lot of the times they come with different faces. Ellie comes with an array of different weapons. You've got a machete, you've got a gun, you've got a brick, you've got, like, they come with a lot more for their pack. Like, they cost more, but they come with a lot more. So, yeah, and they've got loads. They've got Death Stranding ones. They've got like Crash Bandicoot ones. They keep bringing out loads of game-related stuff as well. So, so yeah, if you're interested, just go and have a look at that. So, that's where I get them from. I also have a custom BAM one, but I'll show you that a bit later or something. But yeah, I've been talking over the 10-minute mark. So we should probably get into this. Can't wait for the room tour. Hey, my room is not in a good condition. You know, I don't know if I'm gonna do a full room tour. If I'll just show you just the setup and some of my favorite areas in the room, like my DC shrine over there. You know, I need to get my Buster Sword hung up before I do that as well. And probably hanging a Nerf gun somewhere as well. Why do I have these things? Visage, Alien Isolation. These are good suggestions right here. Callie, can you like throw those in our chat, or Angel? Also, we got Callie and Angel on the modding duties today. Thank you for being here. I know Angel's, not Angel, Callie has now finished the main game of Ghost, but he's not done Iki yet, so he'll probably dip out fairly soon. But thank you for being here. Ballistics in the chat, how's it going? Craig, good to have you with us as well. Big Chungus, good to have you as well, saying I wish I had the stuff you got. Very cool stuff. Thank you, man. I've also got, obviously, the I'm a big nerd. You know. But yeah, should we get into it? I'm feeling good. I think we should actually start the game's probably a good idea. You know? Yeah, so like Outlast has been suggested. I think that will be a lot of fun. There it is, Callie with the platinum. Had this game for so long and he's platinumed it since starting playing it a few weeks back, and I'm still nowhere near the platinum. You know? Also, if anyone needs graphic design stuff, please hit up Callie. I'll put his Twitter out as well. Oh, Callie, throw your Twitter in. But if anyone needs design work, just hit up Callie, man. Just throwing it out there. If you know anyone that ever needs any graphics design stuff done, let them know. Let us continue. The warning, we are mainly chasing after the story this evening. Wow, my purple shirt matches the purple on the screen. That's cool. I'm ready. But man, I want that Jin Sakai Nendo, man. I want the Jin Sakai one. Like, the thing is, they released a Jin Sakai figure, like a proper figure, articulated big one. But yeah, I really wanted to get my hands on one that matched my collection. Look at, you forget how good this game is. Every time you log back in, you're like, you know what? This is, look at this, man. This is like that scene in Gladiator, you know? It's like the death, not death scene, their idea of what death is or whatever, you know? This is getting, I'm not even going into photo mode. This is legit just gonna get a straight up screenshot. Like it doesn't even need photo mode right here. You know, like this game is, the best way to describe this game is photogenic. Like, it's a lot of other things as well, but this is a definitely photogenic. I've never seen a game that takes so well to photography. Like, seriously, like they knew what they were doing, man. So yeah, really big fan. I think how we're gonna kick off today's stream is I haven't gone to this Monkey Island area, so we're gonna go over there. And then we'll push on with the story. Just because I'm so close to it now, and I've not been this close to it the whole time I've been playing through this. And as I said, I didn't want to stream anything. Oh, what's that? What's going on here? I didn't want to do anything off stream for this series. So what I've done is, you know, you've seen everything I've done. There's been no off stream stuff. So things like getting over here, I haven't done it yet. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to doing it. Little butterfly here. Something's gone on here. We're gonna find out what.
I don't want to hurt you. I will make sure you are remembered as a great warrior, a wise leader, and a father. Thank you.
This is hard to watch.
Mimics life.
None of this is real. I have to stay strong.
I love that the game takes your choices from the main storyline and works them into the expansion. What up, Magic Lion Mike? How you doing, man? It has been a while. How you doing? But like, I really hope, like, if we do somehow get like a second Detroit Become Human game, I really hope that they can use the power of your save to actually create the narrative moving forward with that. I obviously, whatever Quantic Dream come up with, I'm going to be happy with. But I think that would be really, I'd love to see how they tackle a Detroit Become Human sequel, you know? Yes, I am going to be streaming, in answer to the questions, Deathloop, I will be streaming Deathloop. I don't know if I'm going to be streaming Deathloop to completion, but I thought it would be worth giving it a couple, like a good try on the week of release. Because, you know, why not? Why not? I'm a big believer of you shouldn't judge a game until you've at least played a considerable amount of it. Like, recently someone said, oh, you, how dare you not put Bloodborne in the S tier? Because when I made my tier list, I had put Bloodborne in a B because I had only got past, was it Father Gascoigne? I had only got past him, and then I worked myself into a situation where I got really frustrated with the game, and it was a really tough game to stream, and it was my first time playing a From Software game. Since then, I've completed Bloodborne, and I think it is an S tier game, but I do still stand by what I said. The reason that it was difficult to get into, narratively, as well as actually gameplay wise, which was off-putting. So while everyone's completely entitled to their opinions, you don't get to turn around and be like, you can't have this opinion on the game because you didn't complete it. Like, that's some elitist bullshit. Like, I can still have my opinion. If I watch a movie and I absolutely hate it within, like, you know, halfway into it or something like that, and I switch it off, but you love that movie, neither opinion is wrong, it's a difference in opinion. Neither is fact. Because you consider a game to be S tier doesn't actually make it a fact. It makes it your opinion. One of the biggest things that I see a lot of the time when people sort of like get into arguments online, and it's not just gaming, but it happens a lot in gaming, is people mistaking their opinion for fact. Like, it's a very, very entitled way of looking at the world, but it's also like, you need to be able to understand that an opinion isn't a fact. Even if a game gets given 5 out of 5 reviews, 10 out of 10 reviews and whatever, like The Last of Us 2 is a great example, even if it's on an industry standard level, that it's considered a great game, you're still entitled to your opinion. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, that's that. All those facts come down to is, it's enough reviewers giving a positive review of something, but that still doesn't make it a fact. You know, it's still, like, art is always subjective. And that's all gaming is. It's another form of entertainment and art. It's a subjective scenario. But I see people get so wound up that, oh, you said this that goes against my opinion, so fuck you, you're wrong and stuff. And it's like, but you're not automatically right either. You know, like, find that middle ground when you have a conversation with someone, because if not, you're just going to live your entire life thinking that you're like some sort of god and everyone else is beneath you. And that's not like a good way to look at life, in my personal opinion anyway. Like, that, you know, me saying that isn't a fact either. That's just my opinion on certain scenarios. So yeah, but like I'm saying, you know, I think Bloodborne's great, but I can completely understand why lots of people couldn't get into it at the same time. There was a time where I couldn't get into it. But once you take the time out to learn what the game's teaching you, it's really, really satisfying. And I still prefer Sekiro is a narrative game, but I feel like if I was going to play either of those two games again, I'd probably go back to Bloodborne, because I can do it with a completely different build, which makes it almost like a new experience. But with Sekiro, it's just, you have one way of approaching combat most of the time, you know? So it makes it a little bit more limited, but not a bad game, because what it lacks in variation there, it delivers on story. Like the story is very clear, as opposed to a lot of From Software games, which I really like. And I kind of hope Elden Ring has a bit more of a direct narrative with it, especially with R.R. Martin being involved, you know? Because I think that would just be cool. But yeah, in answer to the question about how does the DualSense and stuff work, they've done a really good job with this. There's a couple little things I wish they took some influence from, like in Returnal, I love when you can feel the rain in your controller.
Like you could use a
but
sake.
it's nice that you can now feel, like the horse as you ride. You can feel like, okay, I've messed this one up already. Let's just do a second. Okay, so this one's far. It's all good. We can start again. All right, so these are 2s. These are 1s, right? That's a 1. That's a 1. Is that 2? Yeah, that's a 2. All right, and that's a 2. When I say 2, I mean the second notch on this. There you go. Okay. Right.
But only half good.
Let's give this a go. I'm heading to see Shang-Chi. Bro, I loved Shang-Chi. I'm not going to put any spoilery things into it. But what I loved about Shang-Chi was it was like the first time in ages I felt like I was watching a live-action anime. Really well done. And the other thing I will say is, obviously don't make it a thing, but for some of the fight scenes I actually counted how much cuts they had in it. Because I'll never forget in like Winter Soldier, there's like maybe 20 plus cuts in about a 30-second to 40-second fight scene, or part of a fight scene, and there's like 20 plus cuts. There's like a fight scene in Shang-Chi that's probably about 3 to 4 minutes, and they have around 20 cuts. So what I really like about Shang-Chi is it's something that I really wanted to, I hoped with it, having a confluent Eastern influence, is they're not afraid to have serious choreography that's executed perfectly. Like there's some really good long shots of combat in there. The kind of stuff that I really liked about, say, like Daredevil on Netflix and stuff. But then when you get into like a lot of Marvel movies, obviously because these actors aren't natural fighters or don't study in martial arts a lot of the time, they just study like learning the fight scenes and stuff. There's so much cuts to cover up mistakes and things like that. That it's not off-putting, but it just feels cheap. It's nice to actually see some coordinated combat come out, and then you've got people like Michelle Yeoh, who's like a goddess at karate. Like, do you know what I mean? So it's really nice to actually see some well thought out, well shot fight scenes that don't rely on cuts and there's loads of great CG in it, but it's nice to not have like such a forced way. Like Marvel has such a formulaic way to their combat, you know, which makes it a little bit less impactful at times. Whereas this sort of, now I'm gonna have to go. I missed the easy one. Bronze isn't good enough. We'll do one more. Can you do a review on Deathloop? I mean, probably not. I'll review some of the other games, but I genuinely don't know if I'll complete Deathloop. So it's not the it's not a game I'd want to review in that sense as well. You know, okay. I've got the silver. All right, fine. I'm good. I'm good. Whew. Okay, we'll take it. Sometimes you just got to take what you can. Oh, there's 2 end credits as well. So one thing I've noticed, which is good, like cinemas now actually don't turn the lights on until the all credit scenes have been showed, which is a nice way of letting people know that they should stay in their seats. But there's 2 end credit scenes and they're both really, really good. Really good movie. I know, like I have such a bias towards it because I was just like, I was like freaking out. Like I'm legitimately like, I want Marvel Studios to start adapting manga now, because I know they're Marvel Studios, but legitimately, like, it's no different. Like, they've done such a good job of adapting comic books from the West. I want to see a solid studio start to adapt stuff from the East, you know, because there's not been a lot of good live-action anime or manga interpretations. Like, and that's not even including like Dragon Ball Evolution. I'm talking about more recently things like Death Note and the Full Metal Alchemist movie and the JoJo movie. And there's a lot of stuff that just doesn't do the greatest job, you know. So I would love to see a company in the sort of position that Marvel is, sort of adapting mangas, you know? Like, it would be great if Disney sort of, because I swear Fox had some of the rights to, like, Fox are responsible for Dragon Ball Evolution. I don't know how long they had the lease on the rights for, but you know what I mean? There's some cool, there's some really, I think you could do some really good jobs with adapting certain things. This month's kind of whack. This month's a good month for gaming. This is a genuinely, like, compared to last month was whack. This month's actually really good for gaming, I personally think, anyway. There's a lot to look forward to. Deathloop's, like, the lowest on my list as well, and there's a bunch that I won't actually play, but you've got a big... You've got a big spectrum... How am I going to get up there, then? You've got a big spectrum of games for everybody this month, you know? Taika is meant to be doing Akira, but it keeps getting delayed. Don't know how that's going to work. That would be a great call, man. You know what's so impressive is, like, Taika's approach to cinematography. Like, especially, like, if you watch, like, JoJo or something. Like, Jojo Rabbit, not JoJo. Although I would love to see Taika Waititi do a JoJo Bizarre Adventure movie. That would be sick, actually. Live-action JoJo filmed by... Bro, that's actually that would be great. That'd be solid. See, this is what I mean. Hollywood needs to start branching out into getting... He'd capture the humor and the style and the campness of JoJo so well, actually, now that I think about it. Let him do all the JoJo movies. Jojo Rabbit, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Like, do them all, Taika. Do them all. That'd be great. Kenna, Deathloop, Death Stranding. Yeah, all solid. Big, like, Kenna's gonna be great. Death Stranding is looking bad, but I've never played it, so I'm looking forward to a director's cut and sort of seeing what Kojima wanted to do, like, because he said it's not so much... Oh! That's so much, I pressed it, that's bullshit. I pressed it so I would go down. No. Did you see the hook? Look, there's a hook there, right? There's a hook, I was trying to... That's what I wanted to do. That's what I wanted to do. There we go. Yeah, Taika did 4, didn't he? Which was great. I was robbed. I was robbed there. I did everything right and I bammed it up still. I don't know how I managed to bam it up, but I bammed it up. I always bam it up. Have you heard the news about the Horizon upgrade? Yeah, look, I'm a little bit... I completely understand people's frustrations, but without being a complete dick, this is why this game should have just been coming out for PS5. I understand that the scenario is really bad, and, like, people can't get their hands on games, like, not just the games, they can't get their hands on a PS5 to even worry about the PS5 upgrade and stuff, but I do think it's really mean that they've sort of gone, you know what, actually, we're going to put this out on PS4, don't worry guys, we've got you. I'm pretty sure they specifically said that an upgrade would be free as well. And then on top of that, they've just been like, oh, what's this hand doing here? That's cool. What's this? Oh, that's really cool, actually. Look at that. Look, it's got like a little lighthouse tower in the handprint. That's pretty cool. But then they've gone, oh wait, yeah, you can play it on PS4, but don't think you're getting a free upgrade. Don't think you're getting. We're not giving you a free up. Fuck you. Like it's very, very sort of contradictory to the sort of message they initially put out, and it's also very, very mean considering that they're sort of like punishing PS4 players for the fact that they can't get their hands on PS5s, which mainly comes down to scalpers and stuff like that. Like, I know it's only like $10 for like the upgrade and stuff, but it's like, this is what Callie said, and I do agree. It's like once they realized they could get away with doing the upgrade on Ghost, suddenly we're going to see this a lot more. This game was in development for PS4 way before PS5. You forget Horizon included early life in PS4 cycle. I mean, they knew that it was coming out on PS, like they knew that it would be out for the next gen. So I just think like sometimes you just got to bite that bullet. Like the backlash is worse. It's $20. Well, that's even worse. That's even worse then. So, but like, do you not think you would have had less backlash if you had just been like, you know what, this is only coming out on next gen. We understand your frustrations, but we really feel the best way to deliver this game is on the PS5. So that's what we're going with. Like that, you would have been like, you know what, that kind of sucks, but like, fair enough. We understand where you're coming from. You did it with Ratchet and Clank, and I don't think that game would have been beneficial to put that onto the PS4 and stuff, you know. So I feel like that would have been a lot better for the backlash that they've sort of faced from this decision, which is a really questionable decision. But like, I don't blame PS4 players in any shape or form. But I do feel like it feels like a sort of like a punishment, you know, like a weird punishment for something that's out of a lot of people's hands. If people could, they would be playing on a PS5. They would have purchased a PS5, but they literally can't. So it's just it's a big shame to me. Can I get up here? Oh, I can get up here. Okay. They shouldn't have made Horizon the PS5 exclusive, to be honest. Well, they should, if this is the solution. Like, fair enough, there's another side of it. You can just go, well, if you're going to play it on PS4 and you're not going to get your hands on a PS5 for the foreseeable year or whatever, especially with there's like new announcements that like chip shortages in general is still a thing that's going to last for another year and things like that, so that's going to have an effect on consoles moving forward as well. But it's like, look, Ratchet and Clank didn't suffer for being a PS5 exclusive, but this is suffering because of the negative backlash, you know? I get that they want to make it accessible and stuff, but if you're going to do it in a way that's shitty to PS4 users anyway, then just cut them out of the equation. Like just be fair about it, and people can wait. Like, not that they should have to wait, but it's better than sort of like just up pricing them. Like, that feels way more shady than, you know what I mean? Like, am I wrong? Do you know what I mean? Like, doesn't that feel like way worse? If you had just said, look, it's a PS5 exclusive, we understand that we want to try and bring most things to PS4 and get it in the hands of most players, but sometimes that's not going to be realistic. And as we move further and further towards a future that encourages people to play on PS5, if I gone around this place backwards, then it just sort of like, from a logical standpoint, I'll go up here. Like, from a logical standpoint, then just go for it. Like, you know, like, it's better than sort of just being like I'm saying, just mean to other players. I feel bad for you, Bam, just now where you were starting to appreciate Sony games, they're turning into greedy and anti-consumer friendly. I don't feel bad because, like, luckily it's like, luckily I have a PS5. Like, this argument means not much to me because I have a PS5. I don't have to worry about it. But, you know, like I'm saying, it seems way shady on that bigger fan base to be pumping them for money when people should really just be able to play these games to the best. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know if I'd want to play it on PS4. I'd probably do it because I didn't want to wait. That was risky. But you want to play it in its greatness, you know? Won't be till 2023 till they start really doing 5 games as normal. Yeah, exactly. But it's just like, if it's gonna create fuckery situations like this where you start to just abuse your fan base for no reason, then you gotta make some tough decisions. Like, you gotta decide how you're gonna piss people off, you know? And I feel like negative PR is probably not the way forward. I am so confused as how I get to the top of this monkey place. I need to get up there like, there's a thing up there. I need to just somehow get a little bit higher up here and get, okay, so there's 2 up there. Alright, so there's got to be a way round. Yeah, I didn't even realize I was in a climbing challenge until this started to become a challenging climb, you know? But yeah, it's a very shitty situation. It's a very shitty situation just because, like we're saying, like, the biggest problem with this is it's not even so much on the fault of PS5. Like, they're making as much PS5s as they can. The bigger problem with console rollouts at the moment is it's like it's becoming the scalp, like it's overcoming scalpers is the bigger problem, you know? And that's, how do I get around this place? That's what's so shitty about the whole scenario, is that it's just like it's just everyone ends up getting punished because of the greed. Not so much like, yes, this is definitely greed on Sony's behalf, but I seriously want to know how I get up and like I'm losing my mind on this mountain. Oh wait, there it is. There we go. Okay. I love the way it's like I'm gonna start early so we can definitely get through this, and then I spent like the first 20 minutes just sort of climbing and ranting about this current situation of of this Horizon Forbidden West thing. But it's a good conversation, and I really appreciate seeing everybody's side of it as well and how you think and feel. Like, I completely agree that it's not a bad thing that they're making it as accessible as possible, but then it's bad when it's combined with like being shitty, you know? Like, that's when it becomes like a problem. Because it's also like, that's your loyal fan base, man. Like, you know, your PS4's players are your core fan base, basically. You know, your PS5 players are lucky enough to actually get their hands on a PS5, but your PS4 players are the ones in the trenches right now, still just going out and playing these games that really they should be playing in its best of its ability. It's not so bad if you've got a PS4 Pro. You still get some decent features on the PS4 Pro, but you know, it's definitely a slap in the face of your biggest consumer base and your loyalist fans, the ones still holding on, the ones that are still. There's going to be people that will buckle and pay more for a PS5 and get it from like eBay or something like that just because they can't wait anymore, you know?
I should try my mother's old song again. She never wanted me to sit still.
Oh, here we go.
She taught me to play and move. Like a monkey.
This is my favorite feature in the game. This is my favorite melody in the game as well. I actually did it perfectly for once. Monkey. Hello, monkey. I was,
Not bad. She would tell me to copy her bobbing her flute left and right, just to make sure I'd mastered it. I will say, it's hard to play when you're laughing.
Right, which side do you think is the monkey face? It faced back on the island, so it's this side, right? I don't know if I'm gonna. How do I get the? I want to get the monkey in the. I want to get the monkey in shot. The gorillas. Oh wait. Hang on. No! No! I saw what I thought was his nose. I saw what I thought was like the front of the face. Yeah. Why can I not walk over there? Why can I not walk? Why can I not go on the face of the monkey? That's a shame. Just jump off. Should I just jump off the cliff? I don't know if I can. I mean, I can try. It doesn't seem to want to let me. Wait, why am I jumping off the cliff? I'll go this way. I just wanted to be on the face of the monkey. I'll take those. That's not the way. That's definitely not the way. I just wanted a really cool, far shot of the monkey, you know? Is that so bad? So yeah, I was at the zoo yesterday, London Zoo, and they have this one section. It's my favourite section. It's like a little garden, like a little closed-off garden area that you go in, and they've just got lemurs walking around in there. You can't touch them or anything. You can't feed them or anything, but you can be like within a meter of them, which is pretty, like, you know what I mean? Like, this is, this is like my, like, this is as close as I get to like a wild animal. You awake? Hello. All right, fine. But to like how often are you a meter away from a lemur? You know? So it's really cool, just really cool to just be that close to a fair enough, it's a zoo domesticated ant, but you know, I've only ever seen them in like documentaries and stuff. So that was really cool. And they like jump up, they've got stuff so they can run over your heads and stuff. And I legitimately was watching this one, and I was looking at it, I was like, what's going on with its tail? And then I noticed like this black substance coming out from under its tail. I just grabbed Zoe, I like pulled her out of the way, and it just shat like a really, really good instincts. I was like, you know what? One of these guys is gonna try shit on us. I could just feel it. I managed to get us out of there in time. Right, one more try to jump off. I just wanted a cool shot. Like, I wanted a very big panning shot. Funny enough, that cat is called Zoe. I have two cats. Oh, that's Mongol territory. All right. As I said, we will actually be trying to complete this storyline today. So I'm gonna go and do the first story mission. We've got this little area to explore as well, but for now we're gonna push on with some story stuff. When Xbox has Game Pass and Smart Delivery and so many upcoming exclusives, what does Sony have? Good games. Good games.
Here.
There we go.
That's a good book.
It's nighttime now. Can I go this way?
Let's go. Let's see.
Maybe up the difficulty for fun? No. I'm gonna do a lethal playthrough. I don't want to fuck with it. I'm gonna do my lethal playthrough on this, man. You're acting like I haven't been getting my ass kicked every time I jump back on this damn game.
We would have more people to fight the Mongols, if not for the Sakai.
Game Pass has tons of them in Elder Scrolls 6.
Samurai took our men.
Game Pass doesn't have Genshin Impact with free Aloy, and that's just basically anime Skyrim. So, you know what I mean? Swings and roundabouts. Like, honestly, I am more in favour of. I think Game Pass is actually a really good thing, and the reason I think it's really good is because, like I said, I think it's very good for families. I think it's very good for like if you're a parent in this day and age. Like, I think that makes a lot of sense. I'll probably get my kid an Xbox and Game Pass. But, also, I'm not holding my breath for like maybe 3-4 years for like good games to come out as exclusives, you know? Like, Fable is nowhere near being done. I love Fable. Fable's a great game. I love all of the Elder Scrolls editions. Like, I love Oblivion, I love Skyrim and stuff. But, like, legitimately, I'm not waiting like up to 4 years and stuff. Like, there's no there's no guarantee on when any of these stuff are coming out, and there's no 100% guarantee that they won't suddenly end up on PlayStation somewhere down the line, like Medium is out like this month, isn't it, for PlayStation? Like, there's a lot of stuff that like starts off at its lifeline, where it's like, oh yeah, no, and PlayStation are doing it too. You know, we're gonna see more exclusives coming out on PC. Good example is Kenna is coming out on PC this month, as well as on the PlayStation and stuff. So, like, you know, I'm not holding my breath, and also I can't get my hands on an Xbox anyway. I'd love an Xbox to play Halo Infinite online with my mates and stuff, but you can't get your hands on one at this point in time anyway. So as good as Game Pass can be, if you can't get your hands on a good console, then, and you've got to wait up to like 2 or 3 years for them to actually get some good exclusives on there, then it's not sort of dominating the priority. You know, and like I said, I've got a PC, so a lot of stuff that comes out on Game Pass I can play on my PC anyway, so I'm in a really good spot regardless.
I need this, Jin.
Hey!
You can't put a bounty on the ghost.
Hey.
Anyone can claim it.
What I really like about what they've done with this flashback mentality is they've allowed you to, like it would have been great if Yuna and a couple people came with us over to Iki, don't get me wrong, but it's very good that they've actually found a way to sort of like put people back into the game without having them be a major influence or anything like that, you know? I really like that. I think it was a smart way of putting them in without having to force them in. So yes, I'm very aware I've been waffling for ages right now. So we're about to get into a story cutscene. Slight bit of spoilers for anyone that doesn't want story stuff ruined. But, you know, that's what's going to happen. So I'm going to be quiet for a second. I'm actually going to stop talking.
Fune, I take it Tenzo told you who I am.
He did, Sakai. And if we weren't in the middle of a war, you would both be gathering flies.
We won't survive the day with blades held to each other's necks. First, we stop the eagle. Then we'll settle this.
Deal.
I came to hear your plan, Sakai. How's a band of raiders supposed to take down an army of Mongols?
The same way you defeated the samurai 15 years ago. You lured my father into Senjo Gorge, took his life, and forced the Sakai clan to retreat. We can do the same to the Eagle tribe.
How do we get her attention?
She's hunting me. If I provoke her, she'll chase me into Senjo Gorge.
Where we'll be waiting to spring the ambush and send them to hell.
It could work.
We'll have to find the eagle first. She's always on the move, hunting new victims to poison.
I have scouts combing the island. They'll find her.
When they do, I'll get her attention.
Not alone you won't. Any day now, the eagle will find our refuge and burn it to ash. If this is our best chance to stop her, I'm going to make sure she takes our bait.
Then it's settled. Tenzo, see to the scouts. I'll prepare the ambush.
Nice.
I'll camp here until we're ready. We have one shot to bring the eagle to ground. Make it count.
Alright, everybody clear on the plan here? I'm gonna move a slight bit over here. Am I too big at the moment? I keep questioning if I've made myself too big in the corner. Like, anytime I look over to Streamlabs, I'm like, I feel like I'm too big in the corner. I could be wrong. Could be wrong. One thing I noticed in that cutscene is I need to change my outfits. I'd like to actually do some upgrades and stuff as well, because I haven't done any since coming here. And I should have sorted out my charms off screen, but...
Scouts spotted the eagle's force.
Is Fune in position?
The canyons are crawling with raiders. We just have to lure the Mongols to them.
Alright, let's do it then. Let's do it. Like, the other thing is, like I did not enjoy the most recent Gears game. Like, the titles that would keep me on Xbox, like Gears and Halo, and other than that, it's just like multi-plat games anyway. It's like, you know, I don't want to see them keep ruining good franchises. I don't. I actually don't. Like you're talking about like Gears and Halo are like two of the loves of my
We need
life
my
in
scouts.
gaming, right?
They're keeping an eye on the Eagle's force.
And watching
When
them
we attack,
fumble
I'll get her
Infinite
attention.
You said she's hunting you.
hurts me,
What
man.
does she want with a poisoned samurai?
She wants to make me one of her shamans.
What?
One of her
30% is
followers
my
at
hair.
Fort Sakai said she wants to recruit me.
But she forced her poison on you.
The sacred medicine is poisonous to most, but her shamans use it as a rite of passage.
Are you still seeing visions?
Right now, actually.
Yes, and they're getting worse.
I warned you this would only end in madness and death.
It's cool your resolve in the bottom left goes down when you start having visions for a second. Am I super far? Oh no, we're close, we're close. Yeah, Gears is being milked and not in a good way. Like that cow is not producing good milk anymore.
Enzo, over here!
Plus I was really annoyed because we did a co-op playthrough and I was stuck as playing as a robot. Like, they didn't give me an actual gear. I couldn't have been Marcus or someone, or his son or whatever. They made me be a robot. Like, why do I want to be a robot in co-op campaign mode? Like, what's up with that, bro? That killed it for me.
The island, looking for the samurai.
Is the Eagle with them?
She called a halt and released some of her eagles to fly. We weren't spotted.
Let's get a better look.
I love how different Iki feels compared to Tsushima.
Shit, I left that on board.
And they've done a great job with making it feel thematically different. What they've done well as well is they've really made this feel like a place that's sort of been defeated, whereas Tsushima still felt like it had hope in it. This definitely feels like a place that's been sort of run down. And it matches the theme that they were sort of talking about with the island that's sort of been taken over by raiders and stuff like that anyway. You can feel the level of disorder through the way that it's laid out. You can feel the overall darker tone to this place than Tsushima, because at least Tsushima... What? I was at the area. Oh, you want me to... They were like, go look for her. I was like, alright, I'll go look for her then.
Look for the eagle's helmet. Shouldn't be hard to spot. That's her. The eagle is here.
Where?
Got it in one.
I
Got it in
don't
one.
see her.
Right there. She sees us. Move in.
There you are, Lord Sakai. I've scoured the island for you.
She better not be doing like a King Jong-il in Un or whatever, like
No.
where you get the fake
Accept
the body
my
double
gift.
out. You know what I mean?
Become my shaman.
Your
I
gift
feel like this is a
poison.
body double. This is a smart boy by the eagle right here.
Just like
I mean, a lot of famous people in history have body doubles.
Where
you know?
is she?
Tenzo! The eagle got away! Look for her!
She was never here, Jin.
That modified... I went from lining up the kick into a perfect dodge. That was so cool. Bro.
That shaman fuels their bloodlust.
Oh yeah, I always forget that the shaman is like you gotta take him out or these guys will just keep fighting for a lot longer. Luckily there's a really easy way to take out the shaman. If you just keep him grounded, very easy to just destroy him. Gotta love the sidestep. Like the combat in this game, the only thing I hope they add for the next game is more weapon variety. Like I would love to use the Naginata, which is Norio the monk's weapon, because that's so cool. I would love for them to add in as well. I can't remember the name of it, but there's a version of the katana that people aren't 100% sure on its use a lot of the time, but most people assume it was used on horseback because of its length. But yeah, there's a katana which is almost like double the size of a normal katana. And I would love for them to add in a few things like that, you know? I think that would be cool. There I am with a giant bowl and I thought I hallucinated, but no, it's Bamalam's thumbnail. Sorry, bro, I didn't mean to eagle you, you know what I'm saying? I don't think I meant to get on my horse right now.
Mongols were waiting for us. But if the eagle wasn't here...
And where is she?
Where am I, Jin?
Be silent.
What place on this island calls to you? Where were we destined to meet again?
Can't be.
It's gonna be my father's death site.
Senjo Gorge!
The eagle is there, where my father was killed.
We have to get back to Flune.
Makes sense. Makes sense.
I underestimated the eagle.
You sure you didn't want to become her shaman? Offer us up to your new master?
I'm no traitor. When I was imprisoned, poisoned, I thought the eagle was someone else. I told her about my father, how you ambushed us at Senjo Gorge.
So she knew your father died there. Then she learned you joined our fight. Heard we were planning something big.
She's one step ahead. But we can still win this, Tenzo.
I bloody hope we can. The music in this, so good,
The
man.
entire force is attacking.
No one talks
They'll
about how good the
overwhelm
music
Flune.
is. Enough. Oh, look at what is going on here, man. I'm going in on foot. I mean, I could have charged in on my horse, but you know what? Oh!
I know you're here! Face me!
I like sliced his fingers off so he couldn't hold it anymore. That's so cool. Who's next? I feel like I should be able to wear my Sakai armor at this, like my good Sakai armor at this point, because they know who I am. I'm so low on health, didn't realize. 1, 2, 3. I said, die. How cool would it be if you could just barge him onto the spikes? I'm so scared of playing this on lethal, but I think it's going to be really fun. And I'm going to play it on the Kurosara mode as well. Ow!
I need a hand.
Tenzo, I'm kind of... Tenzo, I'm in trouble. Tenzo, save me, Tenzo!
I'm down.
Yeah, I'm coming, man. I'm coming. I got you. I got you, bro. See? Everyone set. Oh wait, I forgot I can do that. Everyone set enter. Why don't I use any of my other stuff? Like, I'm so bad at this. Like, I have an array of weapons that I could use, right? How did that hit me? How am I so bad? I mean, we know how I'm so bad. No one answered that question. Oh! More like bad ass. I hate saying that with a British accent. It just... Tenzo, can you just stay on your... I love that Michael was like, hey, why not put this on a harder setting? Like... This is why not, bro.
Thanks for that.
This is why not. Get him! I didn't just res you. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, teamwork. Teamwork. Alright, from now on we fight side by side and back to back. Yes.
The bastards came out of nowhere. What happened?
We'll explain later. Did you see the eagle?
She led the attack. Killed half my men. We need to fall back to the refuge.
We won't get a second chance at this. We have to bring down the eagle now.
You're as stubborn as one of my crew.
Then let's go.
Listen up! We're hunting the eagle!
Into the canyon!
Alright, perfect. You know what? It's time, boys. It's time. It is time. They already know my name up in here, you know what I'm saying? You know who I am. Let's do this. We are going full. We are going full. It's time, boys. We're hunting the eagle tonight. I tell you. Bloody tell you. Yes, 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 perfect. It is time. Let us end this. I can't find my ear. Here we go. Here we go. The ghost is risen. Let's go, boys. Look at him in all of his glory. I need the helmet.
It's too late. The battle is lost. You failed, like you failed your father. Do you remember how you let him die?
There's a shaman somewhere, hang on. You stay away from her! That's it. Love that. Yes! Yes! The ghost is risen, boys. Ow! Don't do that! Don't you dare do that!
Your mind is lost. How do you know this battle is even real?
I know who I am!
Still with us?
I'm fine.
I'm the ghost! The ghost! Honestly, if you got time this weekend, go see Shang-Chi, it's worth it, man. And in the cinema, it's nice to be back in cinema. It's the first time I went cinema in ages. Oh, look at this setting, man.
Lord Sakai, you returned to me.
The eagle. She...
Remember the great Kazuma-san? Broken and bleeding while you shook like a newborn calf.
I was a child.
A samurai, not a farm boy. But when your father was desperate, you hid like a coward.
Stop, get out of my head.
Jin, you alright? Yes, keep fighting.
I'm good. Where's the shaman? It's all about enemy management on some dude shit. Oh god, yeah. He says that and then he gets... Roll, baby, roll! I'm trying to kill this other guy, thank you very much. Oh, that's one of my favorite animations. She just sliced his swords out of his hands. This guy's a good fighter. Look at him go. That's not fair, man. That's genuinely not fair. Like, we just double team that guy, not in
Keep hunting for the eagle.
like tag team style, man. I like it though. I like that you can work with your AI companions. I like that your AI companions get involved.
How are you holding up?
I used to only hear her voice. Now I see her, feel her presence.
Maybe being here makes the visions more intense.
What just happened?
Are you not tired, Lord Sakai?
They're invincible.
I will give you
They're
peace.
invincible.
And I will give you cold steel.
Yeah.
Hold it together.
Remember
Talk your shit, Jin.
Your father's dying screams echoed off the canyon wall.
He didn't
Take away.
He didn't scream. He was killed
I'll
in like
send you
his
to
sleep
hell.
or some shit. Come on, man. Get your facts right. Get your facts right. I thought you were in my head. Let's use everything we've learned to our advantage here. Genuinely one of the best combat systems in so long. Like simple but effective. Oh! Whoa! Whoa! Oh! Do you mind, mate? Do you mind? Just trying to fuck. What are what, firecrackers? Yeah, that's gonna help. Me and this guy is scrapping. I sliced his arm off though. Just no need. I gave him a little battle jump. The firecrackers were fun. I made it a show. Had to put it on a show. Have some of that. Oh, just no need.
That's the last of them.
The eagle has to be close.
You know where I am, don't you?
Do I? I don't know if I do.
The eagle is waiting east of here, where my father was killed.
I'm not betting everything on your guts, Samurai. You go east. Tenzo and I cover the other path.
No, I'll go with Jin. He needs me.
Good luck to both of you.
All right.
With me, run the Mongols down.
All right. This is it.
Meet me in the heart of your pain. Let me heal you.
Damn it, give me silence!
Jin, you need to turn back.
Too late now.
She's dropping some like emo song lyrics and I respect it. Meet me in the heart of your pain. It's a good lyric. Wow, look at the beauty in this game.
This is the place.
Is that the eagle
You
there?
killed my father.
Look at the sakura in the background with the leaves.
The sacred medicine brought you here. Do you know why?
To end your reign of terror.
No, to be healed. For years you hid your pain. The sacred medicine allows you to see it.
Against my will. Your medicine is a weapon.
Don't let the darkness take you, Jin. Let your spirit soar in the eternal blue sky.
I don't soar over my people. I serve them.
Even the people who killed your father.
Yes, even them.
What a waste.
Handle the others, Tenzo. I'll deal with the eagle.
How can you fight an enemy who turns your own might against you?
This is it. Alright, I've got focus now. What am I doing wrong here? Oh, I didn't know. Okay. Leave me alone, leave me alone, leave me alone, leave me alone. I gotta be smart here. Look at this, man. This is so cool. Look at this move. I'm blocking. She's quick.
You will die here like a coward.
Will I? Yo, you gotta get the time. Uh oh. We're in trouble here. That's bullshit! shit, I'm dodging. Oh, bro, I'm gonna get white.
Beg for your life.
I'm actually gonna get killed.
Just like your father.
I have failed you, father! Rematch time. Bro, I'm getting cooked. I'm actually getting. Remember you're from software trading. What's wrong with you? I'm in the wrong stance here. Fucking hell. Did I throw shit? What? This is tough.
You are blind, petty Anna.
Okay, I can do this. I just gotta get focused. He's tough, man.
Colton is a fool, you understand.
She's got good movesets as well. Uh-oh. Bam, get your head in the game! Hype me up, chat. Hype me up. I need the energy. Lend me your spirit. I'm fighting hallucinations.
Iki will fall. Then Tsushima.
I don't know how I'm not.
The mainland.
1, 2. My timing is so long. Fuck you! Actually, that was a devastating combo that did no damage. I actually need to get a block. I'm doing so badly. Hang on. Fuck! Fuck! The mask is coming off. It's crushing my nose. This is it. This is it. Yeah, I'm like, hype me up, chat. Nothing. Not even a you got this. All right, let's go. That's nice. I can breathe now. That's great.
How can you fight an enemy who turns your own mind against you?
I don't get how I'm getting hit up. Okay, I don't get how I'm messing this up so bad.
You cannot defeat me. You are blinded by your petty ally. Beg for your life.
There we go. I'm feeling the love now. I'm getting my arse kicked right here. Give me a second. All I want is like five seconds in between when I died those 2 times to catch my bearings, and it's not going to give me that. So I'm gonna catch my own bearings for a second here. Catch my own bearings. We can do this. We can do this. We can do this.
The Sakai name will. You have never.
Just face her. Just keep facing her. aggressive with it, man. Is this a second phase?
Face the judgment of your ancestors, Lord Sakai.
Are you telling me I was fighting? I was getting kicked before I even got to the cutscene.
Father.
Jin! Help me!
He hit him with the back of the blade, with the handle. That's honorable.
Jin. We should have died here together. Like warriors.
I'm carrying the
I'm
family
sorry I
name.
failed you, Father.
Not me. Our clan.
Excuse me?
The Sakai name is tarnished.
The people here accuse us of terrible things.
Sometimes, what is necessary is also terrible. The actions I took were not easy. But they needed to be done.
You did what was needed on the battlefield. Not at home. I needed a father.
When we lost your mother, I was left with a son I didn't know how to help. So, I raised a samurai. It's time, Jin. Do what is necessary. Rid our clan of shame and defeat. Avenge me. Kill him, you coward!
No. I will never be like you.
Yeah, let's go!
The way you lived was not my choice. And your death was not my fault.
Let's go! I am the hero!
The secret medicine no
The
longer
ghost!
affects you. How is that possible?
And the true heir to the Sakai clan! We finished this here, Eagle. You can't beat a man who knows himself. I feel like Neo in the Matrix right now. I'm seeing the codes. Ah! Not today. Not today. For as long as I live. I will not just defend the people of Tsushima. I will not just defend the people of Iki. I will defend all of Japan! That is my legacy! Yes! It's over, Eagle.
One day, you will face the judgment of your ancestors. One day.
May your death benefit all beings.
For all of Japan. That was such a cool fight.
Now's your chance.
Are you alright?
I'll live. What about you? Still hearing her?
No.
I'm sorry, Jin.
So am I.
Sounds like a celebration. I better check on Pune. Tell her the good news.
Go on. I'll join you later.
Don't wait too long, Jin.
Okay. Hiding in the darkness, or hiding in darkness. Petals soaked with blood. Shade for the dying. I want to go with hiding in darkness, but I'm going to go with petals soaked with blood. My father's hand reaching up. My father struggled to rise. There's the last one. Those are my two options. My father's hand. Yes. Petals soaked in blood. My father's hand reaching up. Soar into the sky.
Petals soak with blood. My father's hand reaching up. Soar into the sky.
Yo, their cinematics in this expansion have been just beautiful and just so well done, and it's incredible that they're actually rendering them in real time as well. What a game. What a game. That's actually nice. That's really nice. I like that. That's a really nice outfit. Soar into the sky. Man. What a game. Like, what a... Not just what a game. What a franchise. Because I think this will continue onwards. Like, I love what they have done with this. I love how they tell the story. The world building they've done. Do you want me to go in this house? Is that what you want me to do? But there's nothing in here. Oh, some records of Iki. There's a lot of collectibles and stuff I need to go and get my hands on. Where do we go now? Do we even have a mission? Let's get to chopping this fable. Let's get our closure. And then we'll talk a bit about the game. Jesus. I've got to actually do one thing quickly before this. Sorry, guys. Sorry, just got to reply to this quickly. Okay. I love how Jin's just robbing his father's belongings. Jin is like the biggest thief throughout all of this story, because Jin legitimately is like, he goes to like a rundown little area of houses where he is the Lord of Tsushima, right? Or one of them, or whatever. And he rolls up there and he's like, oh, I see you've been attacked by Mongols. I'm just going to take this, just going to take your food, can take what little iron you've got left. What's that, some fabrics? I'll take that as well. Give me all of it. My work here is done. And then he just leaves. Like, and he's been doing that since the start of the game. Like, he legitimately is just like, straight up, just theft anywhere he goes, man. Can't believe I made it. Well, I can believe I made it. I think this might be stream number 5. Just like Geralt. It is actually, isn't it? Just like pretty much any main character in the game. They're like, Traveler, we were just hit by bandits. Can you help us? Yeah. Give me whatever food you've got left. Like, do you know what I mean? And I'll see what I can do. It's like, can't you replenish us with food and supplies? No. I'll take what little you've got left. Like, look at all of these people just crying out in pain and whatever. It's like, well, yeah, let me take a horse as well. Look at me rolling in my father's, the butcher's armor. There's a little bit. I'm gonna take off the helmet so they know who I am. How do I just not wear it? Oh yeah. The hero returns. Hey, look, they're all drinking and having a good time. Where are they? Inside?
At least with the samurai, you knew what to expect.
If this eagle tribe marched around like they did, we'd have already sent them home.
Never thought I'd miss the samurai.
Hey, I'm right here, mate. I'm right here. Are they upstairs?
Why worry? Tomorrow's winds will blow.
How did I get upstairs last time? There you go. It is me. This guy's he's had too much to drink. Celebrating a little bit too hard over there. Have a good time now, have a good time. Where are they? Where is she? They're not in the house. Beautiful, beautiful landing there. Perfectly executed. Look, everyone's just having a good time. I didn't know this was here.
The dueling ring calls.
I wanted him to add something like this for so long. Do you remember, like, because this game reminds me a lot of Arkham. Do you remember there's a lot of, like, in Arkham you can do those challenges? And I know they added Legends mode, which is kind of similar to a degree. But I really did wish that they had, like, a sort of, like, an array of challenges. Because I feel like that was a really good way to learn the combat in Arkham. And it was just fun to see how far you could go. I'm just going to do one thing, because while I'm here, sometimes finding, like, the most obvious thing can really be, like, I just need to turn it on for a second. Because when you're in that expert mode, it can sort of disorientate you, you know? I hope the next game will be set in mainland Japan. I mean, 100% is going to have to be. Like it's gonna have to be, and I do feel like they're gonna do a sequel because this game has been considered a success by Sony. It's been considered a success by Sucker Punch, and it's been considered a success by, you know, the fan base as well. This was a lot of people's Game of the Year last year. You know, a lot of people felt like this deserved to be Game of the Year. So.
Looks like the samurai wants a word with us.
So I'd be very surprised. Plus, also, the only thing is, this has been fairly close to like they've got some good historical accuracy in parts of their story and stuff. The Mongols didn't get pretty much didn't get past the beaches of Japan. Like they didn't. So it'd be very interesting to see how they spin that story. But I think what will really work into it is Jin's not in good standing with any of the clans or the samurai themselves at this point in time. So that could make the way that he has to move around the mainland island of Japan quite interesting. But the other side of things, you have to remember that a lot of Japan at this point in time, I'm pretty sure, was still kind of fractured, that you still had many different clans, and there was still that sort of like war for leadership. Obviously you had the leader, can't remember what he's called, the demon, whatever he's called, thingy. He's in Neo, and I can't even remember his name right now, but you know, be cool if they worked in like Ieyasu and all of those kind of guys, you know, and Hattori Hanzo and all of those kind of people.
Fune, Tenzo, you both look well.
Feeling better with the eagle gone. Nice work, by the way.
Same to you. The Eagle tribe will lose their foothold here if we keep fighting.
Hear that, Fune? He said we.
Find me later, Sakai. I could use the help of a samurai who knows how to keep a secret.
Looks like you're healing up.
It only hurts when I laugh, so I should be fine around you.
You only laugh at your own jokes anyway.
But I'll never swing a blade like I used to.
No more robbing innocent merchants on the high seas. How will you make yourself useful?
Too many people here still suffer from the Eagle's poison. There's no cure, but I can ease their pain. Maybe even help some recover. Like you.
The Eagle's medicine forced me to relive my father's death. Gave me another chance to avenge him.
What did you do?
I realized what I feared more than dying. Failing my father. For years I blamed myself for his death, and for choosing to live. So I forgave myself. And him.
And that cured you?
The darkness never leaves completely. But it recedes.
Maybe that's how to heal the others. Guide them through the memories. Help them face their fears.
I hope you're right. Years ago, I could never have imagined saying this, but I'm glad we met, Tenzo.
Never thought I'd do this either, but... Thank you, Jin.
Thank you. We made a good team.
Samurai bowing to a raider. Now I've seen everything.
Did I get a little trophy for bowing to him? And that cool little voice line thrown in as well? That's nice. I like that. Right. So let's talk a little bit about the game. And also because it's gonna bug me. Has anyone here watched The Age of Samurai on Netflix? It's like it's what I love when they do documentaries, but they also have a lot of acted out parts as well. So you have like the historians talking about it, but then you have people acting out what was going on. What was he called, man? It's annoying me that I can't just find it off of the bat. We'll talk about that in a little bit. Right, so this game, I just want to do like a mini review because you know we've basically finished. We can do extra stuff and things like that. It's The Age of Samurai. It's worth checking out, especially like there's two pieces of media that if you really have enjoyed revisiting Ghost of Tsushima, that I would highly recommend going and checking out. Number one is The Age of Samurai, which is it's a documentary that breaks down, as Words is saying here and Not Your Mother's saying here. Also, welcome to the chat, guys. You know, you had your shogun, you had your daimyo, who are like your warlords, and they all had their different clans, you know. And I want to get it up. I want to get it up quickly. But you had who is it, man? It's not. Is it Tokugawa? Someone basically just came up in the ranks, and the reason that he came up in the ranks was because he started to actually use, like the, not just samurai, but he would recruit farmers and just common folk into his army. So he just started to like take a different approach to battle. It's really annoying me that I can't find. Like, he eventually was thrown over by not Ieyasu, but one of his because Tokugawa Ieyasu, he came up, right? Oda Nobunaga, that's who I'm thinking of. Nobunaga was the guy who nearly unified. Thank you, Words. That's the guy. I hope if we do go over to mainland Japan that we're sort of in. We have some of that, because obviously they can play with history, but it'd be really nice for there to sort of be like the warring clans going on at the same. Like, I think that would be really, really cool for the mainland Japan stuff. So not only do you have this sort of friction of the friction of like the Mongol invasion, but then you've sort of got this added friction where the clans are at war, and obviously Jin is just completely exiled and dishonorable at this point in time as well. So I think that would add for a really nice sort of change up. Thank you. Words is hitting us with the knowledge right there. Yeah, Nobunaga, what a guy though. What an absolute, like, he was great, man. He was absolutely great. But the other side of that is you've got the Age of the Samurai, which gives you a great look into the history. And there's one of the clans that was around at that time was in Ghost's main storyline as well, which I thought was really, really cool. Because I saw the logo and I was like, wait, that's in Ghost. But yeah, the other thing that I would recommend checking out is Marco Polo, which follows, you know, Kublai Khan's rise to fame and power, played by Benedict Wong, who's a great actor anyway, and obviously features Marco Polo, who was, you know, famous for his travels and his documentation of the East in general. Unfortunately, it got cancelled after season 2, but it's just nice that you can look at the Age of the Samurai stuff on Netflix, and then you can watch Marco Polo, which gives you like a little insight to the Mongols. And the Mongols were really cool people overall. Like, yeah, they was out here just killing everyone and whatever. But Genghis Khan is a really interesting character, and it's really cool to see Kublai Khan, who's like one of his like descendants, sort of like trying to keep the reputation and the name up. It's a really good series, even though it got cancelled early. But it's worth watching. Both of those things. Basically, if you've been a fan of Ghost, revisiting it, those are two pieces that you can go and watch on Netflix right now that you'll have a lot of fun with. I personally think you will, and I really enjoyed both of them. So yeah, definitely check those out. But yeah, so this game, I've sort of spoken about this a fair bit, but yeah, Marco Polo should be on Netflix as well. And then once you get through Marco Polo, there's an additional little spin-off movie called about like a 100 Eyes, who's like 100 Eyes is a character in Marco Polo who was a blind monk that Khan took in from raiding in China. But he's sick, man. He's like he like trains all of the Khan's people up, like in his sons and stuff. He basically is like, he watched this guy like murder like 20 of his Mongols, and he's like, don't kill that guy. We're bringing him with us. This guy is sick. He's gonna join the team, to be honest with you. So it's they've got enough media that you can go check it out. It's just a shame because it ends on like a really good cliffhanger, and then they never clear up that cliffhanger because the show got cancelled. But yeah, those two things, check him out. Masamune, great swords crafter. Masamune was inspiration to Hanzo Hattori swords in the Kill Bill movies. Yeah, that's awesome. Also, Hattori Hanzo is like it was like Ieyasu's like top top swordsman, wasn't he? But yeah, so this game, sorry, it's just I just like what I like about this game is how it opened up my interest into more of the historic element of Japan's history, and it made me go down a little bit of a rabbit hole, not a massive one, but a little bit of a rabbit hole. So that's good, isn't it? Like, not only is it a great game, but it actually gives you more of an interest into a culture and a history that you may not know about. But what I think is perfect about this expansion, I'm going to just put it across here, and I've said it a couple times, but this expansion works perfectly with the closure needed following on from the main storyline. It basically wipes the slate clean to a degree, because when you think about everything that Jin has gone through in the main storyline and the scenario that he faces with his uncle by the end of the main game and stuff, and the fact that he feels like he's brought dishonor on his family name and all of this kind of stuff, despite at the same time being a hero and doing ultimately the right thing with some questionable techniques, but at the same time the samurai and the shogun have questionable techniques and approaches to things as well, you know? So he's had this internal conflict that was really still there when we finished the main storyline of Ghost of Tsushima. But what this does is really build on his past in a great way, because it was so much focus on his uncle in the first game, because his uncle was his father figure, you know, but this explains where more of that guilt comes from. It also explains, like, in a good way, like, it shows you the balance. What I love about a lot of these sort of Asian stories is there's always sort of the dad's always cold and the mother's always loving. Like, a mother's love is such a powerful thing for character building in general, and that's not a slight on dads. Like, there's many great dads out there in the world as well, but, you know, especially in this sort of like time period where a man has got to be a man and so on and so forth. And I love the explanation that his dad gave in that flashback or hallucination in that final scene where he says, like, you know, I didn't know how to raise you once your mother died, so I raised you as a samurai. Like, things like this. It gives us a great look into the psyche, the understanding of who is Jin Sakai, and it also gives us a very definitive peace of mind. So when we move forward into a sequel, which I'm almost certain we're going to get a sequel. Like, you have to give us a sequel. People love this game too much. And it's a great exclusive title for PlayStation as well. And I mean, they banged out a lot of Infamouses, so I hope that they just do the same with Ghosts, pretty much, you know? And I hope that maybe we play as some different characters within the universe and things like that. But yeah, like, it puts us in a really good place moving into a sequel. It was such a needed, but not needed at the same time. Like, they could have explored this at any time, but I love the fact that they dedicated a great piece of narrative, but also a really fun expansion to doing that. You know, like, they didn't need to, but I think it's really added to it. Like, it's really added to what this universe and this world building has. So I'm so impressed with the way that they chose to do this, because they could have just made it another, like, oh, you know, the Mongols are still attacking, go take them out, give you some basic missions or whatever. But what I love is that they actually tied this into the character so perfectly. Really. Like, I feel like I know Jin more because of this. I feel like I have grown from playing through this to a degree, you know? Like, it's given me more of a perspective in my, you know, because you do roleplay the character a bit in your head. And I feel like this has been the right sort of chapter in the book of Jin Sakai, you know? I don't know who's completed it and what are your thoughts and feelings on this. I'm gonna continue to do the map in my own time. That's why I've sort of left a couple little things that I can just get done. But what I'm going to do now, I think, is I'm going to go do a tactical save, and I'm going to enter Legends mode, and I'm going to see if Rivals is out yet. I believe it was coming out today. I could be wrong. But if Rivals is out, I think we can turn this stream into a little bit of a sort of a little first impressions on Rival mode, which I think will be...
Relax for a moment. Listen to these tales.
Is it added today?
What legend would you like to hear?
It is added today. Now, look, my character is not geared. If anyone wants to play some Legends with me, like, I'm completely up for that as well. At some point in time, because like I actually want to like get through Legends. It's the only thing I've got left with Ghost to do, other than my, you know, my lethal playthrough in Kurosawa mode, which I'm really looking forward to as well. But let's give Rivals a little bit of a look. We'll do a little bit of a first impressions and stuff
I'll
because it's
share
here right now, you
any
know?
story with
So,
you.
let's do it. Let's have a little look. Printcraft Studios in the chat, aka Brett Williams, man. Nice, you've got the name up and running. Is that the name? Printcraft Studios, man. If you've got any socials that you want to throw in for your new business, please do it. And also, like, if you want any help from me on helping promote it or anything that I can do, let me know as well. Please do let me know, because you've been such a great support to me over this past year plus that I would love to do anything I can to help you out. Okay, so just let me know, Brett, man. Let me know. Right, we're gonna do some automatic matchmaking, which is never a good idea, but we'll give Rivals a little bit of a go, because why not? What is my character as well? Did I just got? Oh yeah, I went with just a sort of Ronin, which. Oh, cannot swap when classes are ready. Can I at least change like what he looks like? I'm not feeling the Ronin hat anymore. They're all Ronin hats. I'm just gonna have to go with it. I'm slacking off in the shop. I never touched Legends. I'd love to learn. I mean, Legends is just... It's just a fun multiplayer mode. Like, it still works the same. All of the controls are the same and everything, but you just got slightly different challenges going into it, you know?
The gods of sun and storm proposed a competition. Rival bands of ghosts would challenge the armies of the underworld in their honor. Whichever side could halt their foes' infernal assault first would earn glory and reward.
Okay. Okay. So we don't actually... It would have been cool. I really hope they put in a mode where you fight people. But basically what we have to do is just take out the enemy, work together, and kill all of our enemies before they do.
They discovered Magatama, the token of
I hope this is like actual matchmaking as well. Oh shit, I can't actually... I have to dodge arrows. I don't have the deflection thing. Alright, let's work together, buddy. We got this, man. Where's he gone? Alright, you know what? Yes! Okay, uh-oh. Perfect.
Horrors beyond the imaginable.
How are we doing?
Rose
what
from
color?
the underworld.
What color team am I? Okay, there. Oh, we were actually doing better than them for a second there. Hang on. I got my spirit dog with me. I'm just gonna get in here and just... Let's just get as much.
Enemy right there.
Heroes found their offerings blocked.
I have a gourd as well. I have a healing gourd. I forgot. I've only got 2 stances. That's not good. Come on, come on. We can do this. There's just like stuff just being left. We gotta. He's not collecting the things. I'll collect it then. If he's gonna just fight, I'll collect it. Why not?
Vile host erupted
from
the depths of the underworld.
Give me this.
Stronger together.
I only have 2 stances. It's not good. That guy hits hard. What else have I got? Uh-oh. Bro, stop spending. It's just spending points. We're good, just... It's just me and my spirit dog.
Enemy wounded. ghost. A rival fire spirit targeted the ghosts.
Bro, come and get me, bro! Res me, res me, res me! Battle res! Battle res!
Shade can threaten horrors beyond the
Okay, thank you so much.
rose from the underworld.
Okay, so it's basically, it's about getting the most points by collecting these things. Think of it a little bit like kill confirmed, only we're not killing the other team. We're
stronger together.
The ghost said,
oh man, this is not. I wish he would stick with me because he's not collecting the points. I'm not going to blame him because he's not died yet.
Summon
but like,
an elder shade against their shade.
He's just running around doing stuff that I have no clue. Like I have no clue what he's talking about. I don't know what he's doing. I do know that he's just dragged everybody over here, so that's great. Maybe I'll stick with him. Is he good? I lose a point for being downed as well. He's good though. He's fucking him up. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. Respawn.
We should not seek vengeance.
Yes. All right. Thanks. Thanks.
But we will.
The infernal horde seemed almost boundless.
Yeah, I don't know why he's not like collecting everything. It's gonna make it easier if we make sure we collect everything in the points. Like we're ahead, which is good. What's this? What's this mist?
Your soul is mine.
Nice. Yeah, I'm gonna stick with this. I think that's the best plan. Am I gonna do a review of Iki Island expansion? I mean, I just kind of did like a mini review just before we started this. Where's he gone? Where's he gone? Where's he gone? Okay.
An elder shade appeared.
Was he downed? Was he down? Where is he? No, he's over here. Okay. What are these? Oh, these guys are tough. Oh, these. Bro, come over here. Bro.
Feel my blade.
Bro, I need you to bang the. I need you to come over here and bang the drum with me. I'm gonna die. If I get hit by 1 arrow, I'm gonna die. I need you to either help me with.
The ghost gathered.
Oh shit! I got this special move that heals and like revives everyone. I forgot about that. Okay, all right, we're good.
Their rivals round an elder shade.
These guys keep just trying to fire stuff at us. They've pulled ahead here as well, which is not good. We need to not focus on any of that stuff and just.
Demonic forces clawed their way out of the darkness.
We just need to go run around and collect a couple more things, and we're doing good. As long as we just collect, like, look how much stuff there's around the map that's not been collected. If we just collect all of these, this should put us. I'll just run around and do it. But I genuinely might do a more a magma pouch. Magatama pouch is full. So what do we do then? How do we win? Oh, my one's full. Oh, he's collecting them. Okay. All right, we're good. We're good. I'd really like to bang the drum right now and get my healing up, but I'm just going to use the gourd for the time being. But I might do an actual sat-down review of Ghosts, Iki Island. But it might not be a conventional review.
Our heroes found their offerings blocked.
What's that move?
Stronger together.
Purchase something? Is that all I use it for? I thought it was like what determines the Okay, alright, okay, cool. Elder Shade. Oh, do I call them in? On the, if I do that, does it send it over to them?
Of the fiercest Oni appeared,
Oh, no.
intent on trapping
your last
the
stand, prepare to
ghosts
defend.
in the underworld forever.
Alright, let's do it.
Hulking
It's up there.
figures
Where's he going?
closed in. Their shade punished a rival.
Come on, if we win the first game's Arrivals, I'm gonna be haps. Spirit Dog. Spirit Dog, safe.
Stronger together.
This guy's good at the game. Like, he's definitely the hard carry.
Time ran short as their competitors engaged in the last conflict. The Oni could not stand against them.
Okay.
Demonic forces clawed their way out of the darkness.
I'm hyping him up with the, I'm the flute hype man. Where's he going? I missed, I don't know how I missed. Yeah, this guy's sick at the game. I'm so happy I got partners with him. Like, he's actually just killing it, bro. Can't believe I was mad at him at the start of the round for not picking up the stuff. He knows what he's doing.
Oni crashed against the ghosts.
Oh, we're killing them as well. Look at the top. Look at the top thing. They've barely got through their like first proper wave.
Fearsome horrors materialized from nowhere.
And we're like, what's he doing? Is he sending shots to them? What a man! He's sending shots. I'm here trying to like.
Feel my blade.
Fuck it. As long as I defend.
Hope began to fade as their rivals gained the advantage.
Look out, buddy. Get out.
The shades fall of the bold ghost gathered in the
Bro, his guy hits so hard compared to mine.
Divine intervention.
Ready your weapon.
I just pinged him. How did I do that?
Plant the rival fire spirit target.
Yeah! Hey, thank you so much, Fedor. We're just out here assassinating people. GG's, Fedor. GG's. Thank you, buddy. That was cool. That was cool. Thank you so. I'm gonna say it in the mic. Thank you so much. If you can hear me, man. Thank you so much. That was great. You played the hard carry. I respect it so much. Wow. Wow. How do we leave? Return to lobby and fort. There we go. So that's Rivals mode. It's a new mode added to Legends.
I have many legends for you to enjoy.
And that's cool. It looks like
I'll share any story with you.
There's 4 maps. So that's cool. Dubs in the chat. Thank you, everyone. A dub stream, to be honest. What fun stream. That brings us right up to 2 hours. I genuinely thought we'd be going for a lot longer today, but that brings us up to 2 hours, which means we've completed the Iki expansion. We've tried out Rivals mode, which is really cool. I think it's basically the same as the survival and the quick play mode, but you know, it's got its own little swing on it. I hope that they actually find a way to add in a PvP mode, like a proper PvP mode at some point in time. but maybe they just can't work it out properly at this point. Or maybe it'd just be a thing like I could easily see two players getting locked into just parrying each other forever. And then it wouldn't, you know what I mean? It just wouldn't play out properly or anything like that. But yeah, so we did Rivals, we finished the Iki expansion, had a lot of fun with it, gave you my mini review about Iki and what I thought about it, what I thought it done really, really well. And that's pretty much it. I mean, I need to do my platinum run, but I don't think I'll stream my platinum run for Ghost. I might do a couple streams when I start my lethal, just so people can just watch me get my ass kicked and stuff. But yeah, that's a really nice, concise evening. And we finished it, and I'm kind of sad that I don't have more Ghost story to play, you know? Nartworks, thank you so much. 5:20 to 6 in the morning. Glad you stayed for that last Rivals. Yeah, it's a really fun mode, and the beauty of it is that is free to everybody to play in general as well. So while people were sort of upset a little bit about, you know, oh, they're charging for the expansion of Iki and blah blah blah. Firstly, Iki was worth every single penny, and secondly, they'd already given you Legends mode for free, which is hours and hours and hours of fun. So I'm really happy with everything and the way that this has played out, and I take my hats off to Sucker Punch for making just such a great game yet again. They really know what they're doing, and it's great to think that maybe we'll get continuations of Ghost for the next 5 to 10 years. Hopefully they give us a full-on trilogy. You know, hopefully they give us a full-on trilogy. Bargain bin for an hour? No, but we will do a bargain bin stream at some point in time. Someone saying what do you plan on streaming next? I can give you actually a breakdown of how this month is looking roughly. Bear with me. So probably variety stream from next Monday, and then Thursday, well, Friday, but Thursday midnight, or you know, midnight Thursday, I'll be doing my first impressions of Tales of Arise. Then I'll be playing Tales of Arise over the course of the next week. However, that's on the 9th. Tales of Arise is on the 9th. Deathloop comes out on the 14th, which means I'll probably be doing the first impressions of it midnight, you know, midnight of the 14th. Then I'll be playing some Deathloop, but probably playing a bit more Tales of Arise. It will be a bit of a mixed up sort of week, where I'll be doing a little bit of Deathloop, going back to a bit of Tales of Arise, playing between the two of those. Then on the 21st, we have Kenna, which is apparently a kind of short game, but I'll be doing that on the 21st. So again, that will probably be a midnight first impression stream, and then follow on with everything else. Then we've got Death Stranding Director's Cut on the 24th, which I'll be doing the first impressions of, and maybe a couple return sessions, but that's a game that I'm going to complete offline, because so many people have advised maybe not to stream it. We have the PlayStation event. That's a very good call. PlayStation event coming up next week as well. So, damn, Tales of Arise isn't even next week. Tales of Arise is... Oh, no, it is next week. It's Friday. It's basically this week now, but you know what I mean? And then we've got the PlayStation event, which is next week as well, so don't forget. I'll be doing that, but luckily, because I'll be doing Tales of Arise at midnight, that means that I'll be streaming the PlayStation event a little bit, like when it runs, like, you know what I mean? That evening kind of thing. Because obviously I'm going to be playing Tales of Arise first thing in the morning. Then 24th, Director's Cut, Death Stranding. I don't know why this isn't letting me just... There we go. Death Stranding, Director's Cut. Then 26th of Sunday, I'm going to be doing a very long stream. I haven't decided how long, but I think I'm going to be going for a 12-hour run, which A, I haven't done before, I've done up to 7. I think 7 hours was roughly my longest stream. Potentially the stream where I was waiting for the PS5 to turn up might have been as long, but it didn't feel as taxing. The waiting for Abandoned app took up to 7 hours, and then it was a big disappointment, but it was a lot of fun. But on the 26th of Sunday, it is The Last of Us Day. So what I'm going to be doing is we're going to be doing a permadeath grounded runs. Not a solo run. I'm going to keep attempting to see how far I can get, because I know I'm going to die a lot, in a permadeath grounded run of The Last of Us 2. We're also going to be looking at some Last of Us fan films, and we're going to be talking about the upcoming HBO series. Basically, it's just a sort of Last of Us Day, you know? It's a Last of Us Day. So, and that's why I'm giving it a sort of big bracket of a up to 12-hour stream, because I want to really celebrate The Last of Us Day. Obviously, we'll have Ellie here to join us as well. But yeah, so that's the 26th. Then on the 28th, New World will be coming out, which was going to be a day stream that I do sometimes, or I don't know, if I know life it, I might be doing it a lot. But New World, Amazon's MMO, is going to be released, so I'm going to be playing that in a day. We've also got like Hot Wheels Unleashed, which is coming out, which I probably won't stream, but I might do a first impression stream on that as well, because it looks like a lot of fun. And in between any of those gaps, I'll be completing games like, you know, like Kenna might move into the following week, because if I don't get it done by the time I play Death Stranding for a couple days and stuff, then I'll move Kenna over to the next week. I keep saying Kenna, but in my head I want to say Kena, because the developer of the game called it Kena. So I keep getting trapped in my head on how to pronounce it and pronouncing it very, very strangely. But that's pretty much September outlined as far as the streams go. Like I said, there's a lot of stuff happening this month as far as games go. But I'm really looking forward to it. If everything else works out as well, we're probably going to hit that 10k this month, and hopefully sooner rather than later. It keeps moving. We're under 250 subscribers left to go for the 10k mark. Like, let me actually check where we're at now. So please do tell a friend to go and subscribe. Yeah, legitimately, we're at 9,787, which means we're closer to the 200 subscriber bracket needed to go up to 10k than that. So when that happens, I've got a really cool music video that I'm working on. It's going to happen, and we'll do the setup thing, and I'll probably do a like 10k celebration stream as well. And I'm considering, when we get down to like, say, the last sort of like 10 to 15 subscribers away from 10k, I might do a stream where it's like streaming until I hit 10k kind of stream, because it's only like 10 to 15 subscribers. So I might just do a just chatting variety kind of stream while we try and drum up the last needed. I'll have like the little counter on top as well, so you can see like the live subscriber count as well. Maybe, I don't know. I do feel like if I do something like that, then it's gonna make people deliberately unsubscribe just for the sake of banter in the chat and stuff. But you know, fuck it, it is what it is. Hopefully if we do something like that, it will just push it right over the bracket. But I mean, with all of the games coming out, with the additional content that I've got planned, there'll be some more skits, there'll be a couple reviews. I definitely want to review Iki. Thanks for asking about that path as well. I definitely do want to do something and talk about it as well. And then I'm going to continue to be doing reactions and all of that good stuff. I hope that's laid out near enough everything for everybody. I hope that you're having a good day, you've had a good week, and if not, like I said, it's the start of the weekend. It is officially Friday. Go and play a game that you enjoy. Go and do something. Go out. If not, if staying in isn't helping you, go out. Get some greenery into your system, you know what I mean? Like, just be out in nature for a little bit, because we do spend a bit too much time sometimes sitting in just playing games because we can with our spare time. It's very important for your mental health and other such things to make sure you're stepping out and getting that blood pumping and just enjoying the world around you as well. Because yes, there's beautiful games like Ghost of Tsushima and stuff, but there's beauty outside your front door as well. I hope, you know. So yeah, that's it pretty much. Thank you everybody. Michael Myers saying that we're at 790. Well, we're even closer. We're even closer. So, yeah, tell a friend to subscribe, and thank you all for being a part of this anyway. You're all lovely people. Thank you so much again. Smooth the Squirter, Nart Works for becoming a member, Jeffrey, Brett, Joey, everyone that's donated recently. Thank you, Inhale Decreter. I mean, if that works, do that as well. I'm not gonna, whatever helps you, man. You know what I mean? But yeah, big love. I might stream over the weekend, but I don't really have anything to... I might just take a little bit of time off and put together this review and things like that. Do you know what I mean? So yeah. That's me. I hope you've enjoyed this. If you're watching this back as an upload or whatever, I hope you've enjoyed this expansion into the Ghost of Tsushima, Iki Island. I'm sad to leave you, to be honest. I really feel like we connected towards the end of that. But yeah.